Hey YouTube, what's going on? Smooth Criminal here with another episode of some finished customs. We be doing it crazy here at Smooth Criminals Customs. Look at this. Red metallic four-wheeler. Blinged out with some big wheels. Painted the seat to make it look leather. Kind of chromed out the handlebars and did some detailing on the engine. Still working on this painting. It's hard. It's hard. I'm still learning what works and what doesn't work, but that one came out pretty good. I like it. I'd drive that down the road. What else we got? Really digging this. What is it? Cadillac? What? Cadillac V16. Painted it gloss black. It doesn't do it very good in here with the lighting. But painted it gloss black. Put some blue wheels on it. Did a blue metallic stripe down the side. Can't really see it. There it goes. I can see it. Looks a lot better in person, or with better lighting. I need to work on my lighting, I guess, at my desk where I shoot these videos. But I like it. Didn't do no detail to it. Kind of like a murdered out version. Had this old, what is it called? Up front 924. It was all beat up. Painted it silver, the black stripe. Did a crazy green metallic looking pinstripe on the outside of the black stripe. Cleaned up, put different wheels on it. Cleaned up the windows. I did with a lot of old ones because that's really all I've got. It's Hot Wheels I've bought several years ago. But this stuff here, this Pledge floor care. See if I can get in the video. Yeah, this Pledge floor care. It looks retarded. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about. From the Johnsons. You just soak it in that or dip it in it, and I set it out and let it dry. And man, it does a good job on these windows. I don't know if you can really tell. I should have done a before and after. But I mean, it restores these old windows pretty good. But a lot of the Hot Wheels I do are old ones I've had in a box for years. I do a few new ones if I can, when I can afford to get them. But here's one. Here's a, what is this? Vision's a little blurry today. Custom, 59 Cadillac. Blacked out. Put bigger wheels on it. It all rolls. Oh, well, that front one's a little sticky. There it goes. But it rolls. Got a white interior. But I didn't do much detail on this one either. I just liked it all blacked out like that. With a gloss clear coat. Looks pretty good. I like the way those wheels turned out on it. Doesn't look too bad. Let's see what else we got. Love wagons. And this 70 Chevelle, I really like this casting. So I'm doing several different variations of it. And here's one I got a can of candy apple red at the flea market for $1. I've been practicing with it, trying it under with different base coats under it. This had a white base coat, so it's kind of dark in spots. I'm learning that the white doesn't do all that great, but not all that bad either. But then I had a black stripe down the center of it, and I just did the candy apple red over the top of that, and it turned out like a maroon color. It looks pretty cool. And then just had some basic wheels on it. But it looks pretty good. I like it. Here's a old one I had, the 57 Eldorado. Painted it metallic red, chopped the top off of it. Doesn't look too bad. The color of the interior was what came with it, and it looks pretty good like that. It's almost like a leather color. But I didn't do any detailing on it either. I'm really shaky right now because of my health, but I'm working on that, so hopefully that will all improve. But the detailing is very hard to do. Keep it all straight and pretty. I'm still learning the painting. I got a couple of packages that are supposed to be going out, and I'm having to delay it because some of the paint I'm having trouble with one of the cars. getting the paint to do right. But here's a Lincoln. Love the Lincoln casting, this one right here. Especially some have several versions of it, but I can't tell if this one's just a wheel swap. No, I painted this one. It's got a metallic black to it. Came out okay. Put bigger wheels on it. Just left the interior the same. But it all rolls. I like this casting. One of my favorites. Here's where we got a little bit crazy. Because that's how we do it here. We're in the South. This 66 GTO wagon. Yeah, I don't even know if I should put this one out there because this might make some of y'all a little mad. But I like it. I donked it out. Look at that. That is insane. Painted it metallic red. Kind of did a little bit of detail work on it. Detail work on this one came out better than another GTO that I did. So it's improving. But yeah, I kind of just grafted parts of another color on the bottom to make that. It all rolls too. I wish I would have like widened it out a little bit instead of, it kind of looks funny from the front, you know, with it, the wheels that close tucked under. I should have stuck them out a little bit. But anyways, you know, that's how we do it here. We get crazy. Then I had the Riviera. Like this casting too. I tried to buy one of these in real life. Not jacked up like this, but wasn't able to get it. Another guy beat me to it several years ago. But yeah, instead I took the four-wheel drive wheel. Oh no. Oh no. We're all falling down. Earthquake. Or something. I don't know what it was. But yeah, painted this one metallic blue. Love this blue color. This one came out good. I've tried it a few times, and it would get really thick in spots, so I'm still practicing and learning with it. But this one came out good. Painted the interior white. It was chromed out, so I painted it white and took those off-roading wheels and put these wheels on there. Yeah, I really like that color. But yeah. And here's an old... I love this casting. I only have one, and it was all beat to hell because it was one from my childhood that was played with roughly, but it's the Thunder Roller. And this is crazy. I love this, but painted it metallic red, put gold wheels on it, lowered it. I mean, I did a lot of grinding off of the plastic base so that it would fit closer to it. Dropped the body down over the wheels. Even in the back, did some grinding on it so it would drop it down. But it all rolls. The bumpers were all jacked up, and the front was all broke. So I had to ground out in the top and that to make it go up. But I had to smooth out, oh, you can't see it. Smooth out the front of this thing because the bumper was all jacked up. And I couldn't figure out how to do it, so I just, and that looks pretty cool the way it came out. Just dropped down like that. Has a smoother look to it. But painted the base flat black and trimmed out a little bit in gold. I tried doing all these dots, the rivets, because that would have looked cool if I could have done that gold, but I wasn't steady enough for it, so it didn't turn out right. But, yeah, this one came out pretty cool. I like it a lot. This one will be displayed very nicely somewhere. But anyways, I think that's about it. Oh, let me just do a work in progress because it wouldn't be a smooth criminal production without one or two. But I'm liking the gassers, but I want to make my own. I did one in another video, and a couple of guys liked it. But here's what I'm working on. This Ford Thunderbolt. I think that's what that is. Chop the hood out of it. This is the engine out of a passing gasser. I had plenty of those. I could get the engines off of, but the Chevy gasser, the 57 Chevy gasser, I'd like to have several of those engines, but I only had one of those, so and it's chopped up in another car. I showed another video. But I'm working on that one, and this one here, the wagon. Not that ran out of memory on my phone. But here's another work in progress. This wagon here. I'm gonna raise the front up on it a little bit so that it's jacked up a little bit, you know. But you can see the engines in there. This one I'm not chopping the whole hood out. I'm just going to try to figure these out. It's hard a lot of work filing and drilling and stuff to get the engine, just to poke out through a hole, but it's worth it to me. I enjoy the customizing and the work involved in it. It's the most fun part. I'm getting the fabrication down. It's the painting that I'm really struggling with right now. But this one I'll probably keep the rubber wheels on it. Have to do some grinding in the back to make those roll a little bit. But did forget to show y'all one more finished custom that I finished up. Let me grab it. It's the Cabin Fever. But it was a beat up when I got it at a flea market a while back. It was in a bag for like $1 or something, but took it apart, painted it white, flat black on the plastic parts. Ground out this so I could put same size wheels in the back. It had a smaller wheel right there, but added a little bit of detail to the back. It's beat up back here because when this thing folds down, the paint job was a little thick, so I'll have to mess with that a little bit more. But my plans is to find something to put in the back of it. That's the same color scheme. I just don't know what I'm going to do yet. But yeah, I like that color, the black and white. It looks pretty good together like that. I think this one was orange and something. I can't remember. But not too bad. I just got to figure out what I want to do in the back of it. What car I'm going to haul in there. Anyway, I guess that's all I got for now. Appreciate everyone that watches my videos and comments. Let me know what y'all think. Please comment and give me a thumbs up. And something else I'm working on is, I like the donks. So I'm coming up with cooler ways to raise them up. So I had a vice pen and drilled little holes in this and bent some paper clips for whatever you want to call those. I can't. I'm not a mechanic, so I don't know. But then glued epoxied brass rod right here, the .32, I think. And then put a little bit of glue on the tip of just cut the axles in half, put a little glue on the tip of it and slid it in there. They still roll. Doesn't have the truck on top of it yet because I'm painting it. But I'm working on where I can raise these without doing a whole lot of chopping up another car, because this just seems to be easier and cleaner looking, especially. You look in the back of it, got some clearance and stuff, and you can adjust it too. Because I haven't glued anything. So if you just poke down on the inside of the paper clips, it adjusts the height of it. Then when you get the casting put back on it, the body, you can get it to where it won't rub, and then epoxy those in there to keep them still, where they're straight. But just something I'm experimenting with. This is my first one, so gotta figure out a little jig for it. But it's coming out pretty good. I don't know, ever since I saw cars with big wheels on it, I fell in love with it. I actually drive a Suburban with 24s on it, so it's just part of who I am. But anyway, that's about it. I'm going to get off here. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think. This is Smooth Criminal signing out.